Hi. I need a chapstick on my lips. Hold on, they're so fucking dry. That was fun, you know? That's why I always keep a roll of toilet paper and a shit ton of napkins right next to me. And some trash bags. In case I have a bloody fucking emergency. It's a great way, you know, for my great fucking day. I don't sound like a fucking Debbie Downer all the fucking time now. Eventful night. Clearly. I got a short stream. Basically what happened was, you know, I took my first break. You know, I meant to go preheat the oven. I was long gone AFK. Cause, my dog wanted to go back outside, which was fine. Then my toes started, like, leaking something, so I took care of it, at least. And put a band-aid on it. Turn my air back on. Then, you know, I meant to go preheat the oven, and there's food left in there from who knows when. I was unaware because I haven't used the oven in a while. So I was like, oh, that's great. The garbage is full. And then when I thought about, you know, taking out the garbage so I could throw it away, my nose started bleeding. So like, oh, that's great. Then like I had just put food in the oven as well. So I was like, well, this is fan-fucking-tastic. So I sat there for like, you know, 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes trying to like take care of my fucking nosebleed. Nah. That killed my mood for Coffin, you know? It killed my gaming mood. So I kind of don't want to play anything right now. But I still want to keep streaming because I want to raid Mimia for her birthday. So, you know, I'm just here, I guess. I'm sorry I'm very depressed sounding. I have like a resting bitch face right now, unironically. You look up the definition of a resting bitch, it's fucking me right now. Ugh. You know, my Wednesday's fucking fantastic, you know? It's great. You know, now every time I swallow, it tastes like blood. You know, I gotta try and flush that out. Shut up, Lion. Yeah, about my big, beautiful robbing bill. No. Putting an antibacterial. I don't think I have any antibacterial. I don't know what we have in this house anymore. What happened? I had a nosebleed. My nose started bleeding. So, yeah, my strive for gaming has been killed. So, you know, I'm just gonna yap and probably keep working after I feel like I've calmed down enough. My nose crashed out. Can you believe that? My nose had a period. Crazy. Stop digging for gold. I didn't! I literally... Okay, I saw that from earlier while I was like, you know, face down, like plugging my nose. I saw somebody be like, she was digging for gold. Chat, it literally happened randomly. I was downstairs. I was trying to make food. I was making food when that happened. I felt a rush of cold liquid in my nose, and I'm like, oh, that's great. Just what I needed. Today of all days, you know? The last thing I was doing was digging for gold. I was giving her nose a time a month. So true. Feed my big back? That's a crazy statement. Yeah, you have fun. You have fun, Sleepy. It was nice to see you again. But yeah, I'm just here. We're probably gonna, you know, try and work a little. I can breathe out of my nose again. It doesn't feel entirely clogged at the moment. So I might just, you know, just go back to working, but, you know. Her nose too hard. Just like, would I poop too hard? I didn't pick my nose! That was yesterday, but that wasn't today. I didn't do it today. I think I was just literally, like, fucking stressed out of my mind and, like, overthinking, and then it just happened. What happens when you poop too hard? Like, I ruined this from sheer cringe. I mean, you were definitely a character back then. You know? Definitely. But you're not horrible. See, now I have, you know, a band-aid on my toe. At this point, I should buy tampons just to shove it up my nose. You think that would work? You think that would work? Shoving tampons up my nose next time that happens? It's like it was one side. It always starts in my left nostril, and then my right nostril starts bleeding after, like, 2 minutes. It should work. I don't know. Maybe. I think this is our blood. Yes. I don't know if they're safe to shove up your nose, though. How hard are you pooping? How hard are you taking a number 2? So dumb. Yeah. I'm just here now. Now we're gonna try and have a calm rest of our evening. Where I don't have, you know, 5,000 thoughts happening at once. Try and listen to some music and calm my brain, because my brain was like, let's crash out. Let's start with your nose. Need some fiber. Yeah, you probably need some fiber, buddy. Bolt probably needs fucking fiber. Fiber D's no. Take the pad on your face, wearing like a mask. I do need to buy more pads. I mean, I have, you know, more stuff. There's like, I like to have more. I like to have extra, you know, in case. I like to buy in bulk. I need to purchase more. Black Queen, what can I do? Just be here for company, I guess. I need a friend. Kind of questioning any creative aspects of my life. Well, I'd say if you still enjoy, you know, streaming, gaming, whatever, you should do it because you want to, I think. Shit, look at me. I'm here because I want to be here. I've been here for almost 2 years. It's like, just do it because you want to, you know? It's like usually the better mindset to go into something where it's like, oh, I'm doing this because I want to do it. And if you can survive that, then you can survive, like, majority of other things, I think. Yeah, actually good content. Well, have you seen my first debut stream? I didn't know what fucking OBS canvas resolution was. I had like a green bar at the bottom of my debut screen because I didn't set the resolution correctly. My first few streams were scuff. I didn't know what I was doing. I was very nervous to press go live. Now I press it like, you know, it's nothing. I used to be so anxious to talk to people. I mean, I still am, but, you know. I have more of the audacity to just, you know, say fuck you. This OBS canvas. Exactly how you imagine it. OBS, your captioning software, you have to have a canvas, you know? Like an artist, you must have a canvas. So you lay out everything, you know? The size of, you know, stuff you want, like your games, your stream backgrounds, anything else. That's what the canvas is. I didn't know what it was until way later. I had to Google it. Or I think someone told me. I don't know. I think someone... Actually, no, I think I Googled it. I was like, why is there a green bar at the bottom? I didn't know why. I had to look it up. I need more things to stream. Honestly, just stream what you want. I feel like when you're first starting out, stream what you want. You don't need new games, really. I mean, new games could always, you know, get you instant or more numbers quicker, but it's kind of boring as hell. Also, a lot of the new games are trash. But you didn't hear that from me. That hell, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Is he still around? Did he die? I think he's still alive. I miss Lucky. Not Lucky again. There was a person named Lucky. I missed him. I hope he's okay. Maybe he's still watching the VODs as we speak. Yeah. Like, my first few streams, I had horrible mic settings, I didn't know how to use OBS properly. Like, you're never gonna be good first time. That's why, you know, you do it and you learn. I think I've evolved to be much better than, you know, how my first few streams were. You know? You could play Death Stranding too. It's just walking simulator, bro. I don't want to play Death Stranding. Kidding me? Daily dad joke. Ooh. Carfuse during that time. Guilty of resisting arrest. That's funny. Thank you for the dad joke. You really had to check your first video, you've grown a lot. Yeah, like I've evolved so much more than, you know, how my first stream went. It's like I mean, I still don't really know how OBS works, but you know, I have a better grip on it than like how I first did like 2 years ago. Which feels like 3 if you ask me. It feels like I've been here for 3. I think your first video might be funny. I did that for my 2 year. It was so cringe. I was like, girl. Girl, shut up. Like, I don't know. When I first started streaming, I didn't really know how to talk, really. I mean, I spoke, but like, I was more reserved, which is surprising if you've been around for, you know, long enough. Me reserved? Crazy. It was like, I was highly reserved. I didn't want to like offend anybody. Now I don't fucking care. Now I'm just like, fuck you, dude. It's like, I don't know. I had a lot more filters back then. I was like afraid to like really say anything out of line. Especially when I was like, you know, a new, fresh VTuber trying to grow. I was a woke liberal. Not anymore. Things of content. I don't know. I'd say, you know, if you're trying to start out with like streaming or you want to make videos or something, start off easy, you know? If you play like, I don't know, your favorite game or something. Or do test streams or test videos even, you know, test out stuff before you do it. You can like make streams and like have them unlisted. Then like, I don't know, talk to yourself and then like just watch it back. As cringe as that sounds. I never did that though. I never did that in the first place. But, you know. I didn't want to offend you. Now you're the slave queen. Literally. I was streaming Musam. Huh? Uma Musume, yeah. Now I fucking, like, stream. Well, at some point, you know. I keep switching out. But I streamed Wizard 101, like, so many times. Like, we're up to, like, 50-something streams of just Wizard. You know how crazy that is? Well, I've done 50-something Wizard streams. I've been so dedicated to Wizard. I think it'll almost be like a full year of Wizard streams soon, actually. Because I would do it like on like about every Thursday. Now I keep like switching it out with other stuff. It's like we're almost up to a year of just Wizard streams from almost every Thursday. Maybe like on a Monday, not Monday, a Tuesday or something, like whenever. Oh man, yeah. Like, I don't know. You could call me the most dedicated Wizard stream ever. The most dedicated VTuber that plays Wizard, like, so long. She kept playing Wizard. It's my childhood game, bro. Of course I'm gonna play it. I have adult money now. I can buy my own membership. Of course I'm gonna play it. I have all the time in the world now. Just like, I'm doing what I want, you know. Wizard's not very popular amongst, you know, it's not the most popular, coolest game to play. But there's still a crowd for it. The game's still being updated. And it's part of my childhood. Whatever happened to Pirate 101? It's still around. It's still being updated. I don't think they have new content for Wizard. not wizard. Pirate, I think the level cap is still 70. Good. I never really got into pirate because you had to have a whole separate membership from wizard. Like, you know, it wasn't just like, oh, if you get a subscription to wizard, you get pirate for free. No, you had to buy both. But you get a discount if you played wizard first. So I am still paying like $6 a month for pirate when I haven't touched pirate in several months. I should probably pause it, but I keep forgetting. I should really pause it and save the $6 a month that I could spend on, I don't know. Still paying for it? Yes, because I've been too lazy to log in and cancel. Have a good night, Sleepy Lilith. Remind you to stop the pirate later. Thank you. Top Wizard 101 VTuber. If I unironically am like, you know, the Wizard 101 Queen VTuber, I think I'd cry. I'm like, wow. All I do is play my childhood game and people enjoy it. No, that's how I feel with, like, you know, a lot of games I play. Like, oh, here's something I really enjoy. I want to share it with my community, you know? I start thinking in that mindset. That's why, like, you know, there's so many games that I have played I want to replay and, like, you know, share the experience. Because I feel like, you know, some of you may like it, you know? Cancel it now. I'm on stream. Alright, I think my nose is calm enough now. I can go back to work on art. So let me just pop a text. God, it's white. That's horrible. Hello? That's horrible. Red. Yeah. There. God, it's white. It's horrible. Lord of the Gate. That's funny. Who's out his autobiography? I don't believe him. That's his story and he's sticking to it. Oh my. Damn it. Back for art. Well, I'm doing my art off screen because it's on my iPad and I don't feel like setting up shit right now. But you know. Yeah, we'll keep going until 8. It's almost fucking 7, sadly. I need to try and keep working. But, you know. It is what it is. Try and keep working. Ugh. Every time I have a hic, I taste the blood. Truly a terrible experience. Put my Spotify over here. And yeah, let's have that. Alright. Bloody hicks. Yeah, very not tasty. It's not tasty at all. Yeah, I have a random history of nosebleeds. They just kind of happen when the air's too dry, my body's too hot, or I'm stressed out. I think it's happened 3 times when I'm flustered. I don't think it was a fluster. Phrasing also high. What'd I do? President Dama, what are the policies for an upcoming treaty with the Lucky Crew? Dump the goblins. Next question. Yeah. I should bring this over here instead. But, besides that, how's everyone else doing? You know, is everyone else having a non-nosebleed day? What are you having for dinner? Did you have lunch? Dinner? Or no, are you eating breakfast now? Are you weird? What's happening? Have anything else to do? Elaborate more on the allegations of racism. I'd win. Next question. I'd win. Next question. Based. You are sexually frustrated. How am I sexually frustrated? What are you talking about? Castle, do you want to elaborate? That's an allegation and a half. What are you talking about? Eat grilled cheese with tomato soup. You're one of the ladies who hates tomato soup. I mean, I don't mind tomato soup as long as it's good. Although I can always skip the tomato soup and just eat the grilled cheese. Why are your nose bleeding? So I do not think my nose bled because I'm sexually frustrated. What type of allegation is that? That was a strange allegation to put out there. Something run out every time I breathe, it hurts a little. I'm so sorry. I've had that happen before. Where's Dama? Who's this bitch? I don't know. Next question. What's the next Resident Evil stream? We're never playing another Resident Evil. It's not happening. Pretty confident after many streams. I was not sexually frustrated. I don't feel sexually frustrated, chat. I don't know why. I don't know why Castle said that. I'm pretty sure my nose bled because I'm stressed the hell out. No, I'm scared Resident Evil. Oh. Duplicate. Resident Evil 5 isn't horror. Why are you letting Lion be your vice president, not Castle? Who said Lion was vice president? Who said I had a vice president? Who would I have as my vice president? I don't know. I don't know who I'd have as my vice president. Neko can be your vice president. I don't know, I feel like he might order to kill everybody. I'm joking, teehee. Or am I? Yeah, you do. I think you would eradicate all goblins at Gringotts. Secretary of State. Yeah, Lion would be more Secretary of State. Who would be the treasurer? Bull? A bull would be treasurer. You know why. Yeah. Of course, we have to have Bull as a treasurer. This is true. All nations to fuck off. So based, so true. Need a quick nap? You have a good nap. I'll be here. I got you later though. See you soon. Have a good nap. We need to make her ribbon. Why? Memoriae has so many ribbons on her. She's so cute though. I love her. It's like, oh my god. She has so many ribbons. She's 1, 2, 3, 4. Are there any more ribbons I should be worried about? 5 and 6. You know what? At least I'm not drawing legs. I'm literally cutting it at the bust, so you wouldn't really see anything. I also got an update from Memoriae today. I think I talked about that already. She updated my eye, and my eyes are so fucking gorgeous. Like, holy shit, dude. They're so pretty. I don't know if I want to show you, though. I don't know if I want to show you, though. I want to, like, you know, keep it for myself. Maybe next week. I don't know. Yeah. For dinner, I put, some burgers in the oven, so we're probably just gonna have burgers with barbecue sauce, maybe some cheese. Too lazy to put, you know, fries or anything, so I just have burgers. They do the job. They do what they need to do. And that's all that I need them to do. God, the eye is so pretty. Holy shit. You know, I may show mods instead. Teehee. Mods get first dibs. Shows to mods. Back to non-scary Resident Evil-like games, My Friendly Neighborhood. I don't know what that is. I feel like I've heard of it. I don't know what it is, though. Game with Muppets? You know, I never really watched the Muppets. I don't know. There's maybe like one movie. Was it like Muppet Christmas or something? Or like, I don't know, something Christmas that I watched with Muppets. And that was like the only time I really watched something about Muppets. Mods, I show you a picture of my eye and you're like, ooh. Not a picture, you know, just a screenshot of the new model's eye. And everyone loses their mind. You guys are crazy. Great movie. Maybe we'll watch it one day. Maybe. Yeah. Steam page and live channel. Let me see. Oh, that one? Oh no. I don't think I want to be scared at the moment. Forever. Yeah. I think that was it. It was like, I forgot the name of the story. Scrooge? But it was like Muppets, I think. I mean, it was funny. It was cute. Huh. Very Muppet Christmas. I think that that was it? I don't remember the name of it, but I think it was about, like, Scrooge, I think. You know, the ghost of Christmas Past and something like that. Something like that. Wasn't did anyone ever watch like the Buddy series? I don't know. It was like about dogs, and like those same dogs would be like, I know they went to space. There were space buddies. I think there were snow buddies. I think. It was like just, you know, the same group of dogs in like different situations. They were always puppies too, which is cute. But basketball buddy? Was there a basketball buddy? I know there were space buddies. You know, I have it on DVD. Watch Airbud all the way into the soccer one. The only one I really remember, because I like rewatched it so many times, was Space Buddies. That was funny. Airbud was the original? I didn't know that. About Airbud? Play basketball. Song and baseball. Are we talking about the same series? I'm talking about a group of dogs. Unless the dogs played basketball. I don't know. I don't know. Are we talking about the same thing? Vtuber movies are better than the Bud movies. Airbud was the first one with the Golden Retriever. I didn't know that. Airbud was for the bunnies. I don't know, I never saw it. I just saw the puppies in space. I remember, there was another, like, movie about a dog. Like, Molly and Me. That was, like, advertised, like, all the time within, like, DVD ads. Like, from whatever fucking era that was. 2010s? 2010s, I think. Or was it? I don't fucking know when that movie came out. Bunch of dog movies. Yeah, there's a fuck ton of dog movies. Give me a moment. I'm trying to lock in. Try and fix these damn lines. That works. Beethoven beats Airbuds. I never saw the Beethoven movies. Everybody got a girlfriend in the third movie. There are the puppies and the bunnies movies. Oh, interesting. What else? I'm trying to think what else. There's another like movie or a set of movies with like chihuahuas. I don't remember what it's called. I think it was literally called Chihuahua or something. Beverly Hills Chihuahua? I know it was like Californian Chihuahuas. Because they were always in fucking Cali. Beverly Hills, yeah, I remember. I remember. Sheltered because you're missing out. I wasn't sheltered, I wasn't interested, you know? You had to jiggle it in front of me like keys to get my attention. Now, jingle, jingle. I think I watched all of them. I don't know if they came out with another one, but I watched 1, I think 2, and I think there's a 3. I think. I don't know. Hotel for Dogs? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Disappointing you? What? There are 3 Beverly Hills Chihuahuas. I think so. I think the Chihuahuas, why are they not bringing back the Taco Bell dog? Probably because that dog is probably long dead. Probably. He's probably dead. And now they can make advertisements with slop instead of, you know, making them interesting. We have ads of slop. My favorite. You know, I miss Ronald McDonald. I don't. I think he was kind of creepy, to be honest. If you ask me, I think he was creepy. I do in the plays with the video games in it. I remember when McDonald's actually looked like, you know, a place. Instead of the modern minimalistic slop. They used to put effort into their buildings, and now it's all the same. We're truly in a lost time, ladies and gentlemen. We're truly in a lost time. Yeah, I remember when McDonald's looked like a place. I also remember the Shrek glass cups that are apparently very toxic and you're not supposed to drink out of. We drank out of them for a long time. I loved those cups. They were great. They talk about our generation like they talk about the commie blocks. Literally. Oh, I remember when buildings had color on them instead of, you know, being like a gray cinder block building. Flashy lights, you know, it used to have shape. Things actually used to have shape. Now it's all a rectangle or a square. Daily dose of lead and like it. Yeah, I think those cups had like lead or something. They're like unsafe. It was like, damn, I love those cups. Used to pour Coke in it like every week. Like, that was my favorite cup. You know, I had Shrek on it. I love Shrek. They were just tossed out because they were toxic. They were literally toxic. Plate pals. I remember as a kid I had like, I think a Dora like plastic plate with like, I don't know, characters from Dora on it. My generation, know the lyrics and you know them. Where's the trouble? You know who to call. That doesn't sound familiar at all. Yeah, lead or radioactive. So I think it was maybe lead. Or like, I don't know. Paint. Zoo Pals! Oh god, I still hear the commercial in my head, dude. I could still hear it. Real how? I mean, unless it's Ghostbusters, I have no idea. I never even watched Ghostbusters. I never watched any of them. I just know the song. I've never watched it. I don't want to apply directly to the forehead. 2003, Teen Titans. I don't remember that in the song. It sounded like Ghostbusters to me. You should watch Space Jam. Didn't we watch it last year? I mean, you know, Space Jam is always worth a rewatch, honestly. It's so good. We should definitely rewatch it. They also made a new Space Jam with, who is it? LeBron James? Why? Why? I watched that one. I watched the one with LeBron. I was like, this one sucks. What the fuck are they talking about? Yeah, it was gross. He knows me. Do we need to call Medea? Chat? No. But thank you for your unique response of concern. I appreciate it. No, I had a nosebleed because I was stressed out. And the air is probably dry. So, you know, I'm just here. I'm here. Working on a sketch. I'm probably definitely not gonna have this fucking done. I'm gonna be really upset. Like, she streams in like less than an hour. Unless I keep working on it until, like, hope I can get it to her, you know. Yay, before midnight, maybe? I'll keep working. I'm really sad. I want to give it to her. At least before she ends stream. I'm disappointed. What? Listen, I love Teen Titans, but I didn't remember the fucking, like, lyrics to the intro. I never thought about the lyrics to the intro. I know the characters. I love Raven. Raven's my queen, you know? But I just now remembered the fucking, like, the sound of the intro. I didn't remember the lyrics. God, I'm not a walking television. I'm not a walking radio, man. Raven's legs. Raven's legs. Raven, my goth queen. I always wanted to be her. In a sense, I am her. We both have daddy issues and we're both depressed as hell. That's funny. Here's everyone's introduction to Goth King. I don't know. I don't know about goth, but, like, she was, like, my edgy queen. I didn't really care that, like, you know, she walked around like cloaks or something. I thought that was cool. I wanted to cosplay her so bad. I still would love to cosplay her. Maybe, one day. I'd love to cosplay Raven. I think I got the thighs for it, maybe. Perhaps. What else do I need to do? She has so many ribbons, it's over. My goth girls put a whole new level on the chains and stuff. True. I think you meant that in a racist way, but I'm just gonna say true. Oh, I still want to cosplay Raven so bad. Maybe one day I'll like cosplay her, live out my dream of cosplaying her. Because I loved looking at DeviantArt and looking at all the Raven cosplayers. I'd be like, ooh, pretty women that are all Raven. Oh, they're so beautiful and gorgeous. And I'd like kind of goon out. I would geek out over beautiful women that cosplayed as Raven. And I still would. I'm doubling down. I'll geek out for any woman that cosplays Raven. Something's racist. It's not true. I mean, what? Jack, are you admitting to not being racist? It's a miracle. He's like, wait, I didn't go that far. Hey now, buddy. I didn't say that. There's so many ribbons, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. I would never admit to not being racist. What you talking about? My apologies, Farmer Jim. I thought you were turning a new leaf. In fact, you're turning an old leaf. You're listening to your ancestors. I thought you were a changed man. So ribbon there. Ribbon. Too old for that. Too old for what? Listening to your ancestors or not being racist? You a hack. Are your eggs drying up? You are pretty racist. I'm not talking about me. I'm not racist. I would never be racist. Chat time. I'd be racist. Nuh-uh. So I think you're racist. I'm not the older women because I'm not attracted to grandmas. What does that mean? Trying to say something? Are you trying to say something? Not racist? I don't know, Castle. I think you're kind of racist. I don't know about that, Chief. Alright. Let me take a little progress picture of what I got. Alright. All these older women, all the little boys follow them are actually my peers. So you are a hag. Are you a male hag? Is that what you're saying? You're saying the hags are your siblings? Anyway, here's what I got so far. I'm still working on it. That's like rough sketch. So hard to deal with so many ribbons right now. It's like 3 whole ribbons. But, you know, I'm trying my damnedest, you know? I'm trying. If I can move to line art, it'll be wonderful. Maybe I can lazily color it and, like, maybe shade it later. I may just hand her, you know, line art and be like, I didn't have time. I did not have time. But, you know, not bad. Yeah, not bad. You know, this is a sketch. But, you know, we's working on it, you know? My nose feels so fucking dry right now. Oh my god. Yeah, it's not bad. Working on it. It looks nice. Listen, baby, remember to add a moaning sound effect. How am I gonna add a moaning sound effect to an art piece? I'm handing her a drawing for her birthday. How? How am I adding the moaning sound? Imagine. You gave me a horrible idea, though, but it would be really funny if I did, like, if I sent her, like, a quote-unquote, like, voice message, like, happy birthday, me mama. Then, like, I don't know, I get all cringe and go, like, ooh woo. Or, like, I don't know, say it in a seductive voice. I don't fucking know. That's a cringe idea, but I may do it. Maybe. I don't know. Cringe. Yeah. She can listen to it on stream. Do it? Oh god. Sounds like a terrible idea. Let me shrink this. Let's put this in. Yeah, I'm trying to draw Mimia for her birthday. Ugh. So I can hand her something, you know, for her birthday. Because she does so much for me. I want to do something for her. Let's see. Hungry. I have a piece of a cookie that I didn't eat last night. I'm gonna munch on that. Yeah, maybe I'll feel a little better. Maybe. It's probably stale as hell, though. What kind of cookie? It had chocolate chips, milk chocolate. It had milk and white chocolate chips. I don't really care for white chocolate. But there were some nice cookies. They're better when warm. Hide her from Rage. You think Rage would try to poach Mimia? I don't know. I don't think he'd poach her. She might be unironically a brand risk for him. I don't know about brand risk. Like, I don't know. She said some very interesting things, you know? Kind of moans on stream like every day. I feel like maybe that would push Rage's buttons a little too much. Like a talent that can draw models. Maybe. He did ask me when he was like interviewing me to join Lucky. He's like, do you do any art? I'm like, yeah. It's like, I'm not a professional, but I can, you know. I've done doodles, I've done logos, like VTuber logos. I did mine, and I did Mizu's VTuber logo. I did the Sinner's Tide logo. I guess I'm an artist, I guess. I never call myself really an artist, I don't know. He also asked if I did singing. I was like, I do karaoke. I'm not good, but... Like, he asked if he got me lessons, would I take them? I was like, maybe. Crazy enough to be one? What are you talking about? Let's see. I should probably go back and add more stuff to the... Where's the hair? You find the hair layer. It's back. Cutting you off What are you talking about? You think I'm crazed enough? I'd cut off my own ear. Hold on. Damn. Dama Van Gogh. Crazy. Why would I ever do that? What else? What else? Right. You look at her hair again. I may have to simplify her hair, which I kind of feel bad doing, but I don't know. I can't really break her hair down to shapes. Like, I'm trying to analyze it. I can't really break it down. It's just like spaghetti. And spaghetti is messy. You do it because of a woman you probably didn't even choose you. Crazy. Yeah, I don't remember the history of who did what. I don't know how to break her hair further down. Because, like, I got the front bangs. I could probably add more to the actual hair coming down in front. I don't know how to break her hair down anymore. Like, I saw, you know, the shape, the outline shape. All I see is just spaghetti. And the spaghetti doesn't make sense. I should group this all. Let's see. Yep, I can group it all. Thank fucking god. It is easier to group things on fucking, on Procreate. Name this Why would I? What are you talking about? Sorry, I can't even draw stick figures. Poor babies. Yeah, maybe that could be a stream idea. I teach chat how to draw. But don't even ask me, even I don't know how to fucking draw. I didn't learn the basics. I just make shit happen. I have rough anatomy, and I mean rough. I don't know proportions properly. I just either use symmetry or I warp something to where it looks okay. I'm really good at drawing conclusions. Oh my god, me too, girl. Up top, high five. It's almost time to end stream. But I kind of want to wait. Actually, is she live? I think she said she's literally going live at like 8. I'll probably stick around for a little bit until she goes live on Twitch, and then I'll raid her out. And continue working on her birthday gift. It may just have to be late, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I might try and hand her at least the line art and then, like, continue working to color and stuff. And I'd be like, you know, you're something. $10 minutes? Yeah, 10 minutes. Let's try group. This will be called lines.
Oh my god, hi Myra. Oh my god, I need to moderate you. There you go. Hello, daughter.
Oh, God. Every time I stretch, I feel like everything that was in my nose, like, it's a very nasty feeling, actually. It's like my nose feels completely hollow, but there's something in it at the same time. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. It's like, there's nothing in there, but there's something in there. It's my brain. Pick it? No. Usually I just take a tissue and, you know, clean it out a little, like, next day. But I'm not picking it now. It's very nasty. Plus, I'm gonna grab dinner soon, so I don't wanna wash my hands again. Well, no, I probably should. I'll probably just use the bathroom anyway. Watching her, and you said you've done some art?
Yeah.
Let's see. How long am I gonna do this in? Fuck. Is that a manager?
Hell yeah. I'm now in Lucky Ian.
It's crazy to say. I'm going to get used to saying that, you know? Like, I'm Dama, Lucky Ian. I sold my soul to Shekelman. I can't take it back. I mean, I can. Yeah, I can. But I sold my soul. I'm soulless now. I'm like a ginger. Start. You do that for what? Join a group or like what? Back, by the way. Welcome back. Shekel man, like ginger but darker. Sell your soul. Because it's funny. I could be the group leader of the femboys. And I'm not even a femboy. I just want to own all the femboys. Make this line thicker. Let's see. Femboys where? Femboy group I'm joining. I don't know. There is no femboy group yet, but my manager wants to make a femboy group. A femboy branch, even. He said that, I could be the leader, because it would be really funny.
It's like, wow. I have a harem of femboys.
I still think Project Fruit Basket is the best name for a group of femboys and very fruity people. Drawing? I am drawing my art mama a birthday present. Because she's about to have her birthday stream. Razor curl bite for traps. Are they the same though?
Grandma having a birthday? Yeah, your grandma's having a birthday.
Trying to ask why I was gay because I'm low-key into tomboys. Tomboys are different from femboys. Ask Mizu. I'm sure he'll say no. Want me to ask him right now? If femboys are traps? I feel like he'd agree with me. And even if he doesn't agree, I think he's wrong. I think he'd be wrong. Ask on Friday. I'll ask on Friday. Stream content. True. Hopefully 7 Days to Die actually fucking works this week, you know? Instead of, you know, shitting the bed because it's connected to EA. Alright, it's now 8 p.m. I'm gonna check and see if she's live. I'm gonna monitor when she's going live. Happened last week? Yeah. It was 4th of July. I think you said you were going to a party, Farmer Jack, so...
You weren't there, sadly. Back, welcome back, Lion.
But yeah, fucking 7 Days to Die servers hit the fucking towers last week, so I'm hoping that it works this week. I remember where I've been. What do you mean I remember where you've been? You literally said where you were. I remember that. For some reason. She live? I think she just went live. Yeah, she went live. Yippee! My torture is over. My torture's over. But at what cost? Well, I'm trying to work on line art. It's not the greatest right now. I'm kind of having a rough time with line art at the moment. It cost
Everything. Literally.
Corporal, she cut torture. Sounds legit. I was joking. I meant torture as in, you know, feeling bad because, well, I still feel bad. But, like, mainly feeling bad that I didn't play Coffin. Well, I mean, I play a little bit technically, but I didn't play enough, so my nose bled. Trump's president seems legit.
Shut up.
I have to refresh. She's live right now. Chat, I'm sending... Well, you know, I can only send you on Twitch. She doesn't stream on YouTube, but... I'm sending you off. We're gonna have a nice little raid message. Let me go write it. It will.
I use some special emotes.
He's getting the saxophone. Does that mean Lucky is the femboy company? Probably. Okay. I think I have the raid message I want to do for Twitch. I have to keep working. I might just do it last minute. Not last minute. I'm gonna have to do it just, you know, late. Have a late gift. Banana raid? We're not calling it banana raid. Let's see. Not on. Actually, who am I gonna raid on YouTube? That's a great question. I should check. Who is up? Probably nobody. I don't know if Akko's still alive. Who is up? Mal, Pippa, Lumi. Might send you to Lumi. Akko's still up. Might send you to Raya. I'm gonna send you to Akko. I should actually double check Akko to see if, you know, she's still live to be live and not just, you know, gone. Make sure she's still there. Okay, she's playing some. Oh, she's playing Stellar Blade. Cool. I need to look away because that's spoilers. But I'll raid Akko. Alrighty. Alright, my little daffodils. The time has come. If you have a Twitch account, log in right now. Cause I'm getting ready to raid my mama. Snooze. This will be the message. I think you can just copy and paste that. Let me double check actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That works. Okay. Whoa. Alright. We're gonna raid out Mim for her birthday. I'll keep working on artwork, but don't tell her I'm making artwork, okay? Shh. Keep it between us, okay? I'll give it to her eventually. Twitch account, I'm happy.
you're just rude.
I'm kidding.
Well, you're just mean.
Alright. You guys have fun. I'm gonna, you know, grab some dinner and try and chill out. Try and rescue my night from, you know, recovering from nosebleed. But, like I said, I'll try to make up, Coffin either next week or the week after. Actually, no, not the week after. I don't know. Probably next week? Maybe? Actually, no, you know, actually probably week after. I don't know. What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're doing Fantasy Life. So, yeah. I don't remember the grits. I will. I'll remember the grits. Alright. Over on Twitch, we're gonna raid my art mama Mimia. She's doing her birthday subathon, so go give her lots and lots of love and support, because without her, you wouldn't have me. Now would ya? So go be thankful. Go give her tons and tons of love. Wish her a happy birthday. And, hopefully I'll be normal tomorrow, and, we can play some Fantasy Life. The grits are hot. They're hot. Throw it and swat. But yeah. You guys have a great rest of your night. I'll try and enjoy mine. Actually, I think I will. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great rest of your night. Don't forget to raid Mimia and tell her happy birthday. Okay, good night.